Hey guys, it's Billy. Been kind of crazy last few days around here with work and everything else. I've got a list of things a mile long that I want to get videos made and things done, but work has just kind of kept me away from it. But I came back home after working this evening, and I had found a package on the doorstep, VCLT/trade from a new friend, Ron Haggerty. Ron had shown in one of his videos, I guess it was last week or a couple weeks ago. I think I'm not 100% sure, but I think it was a Kiss Animalize sealed copy. I know he said Asylum in his video for the VCLT package that I sent him yesterday, the VCLT/trade packet that he received from me, and he posted the video last night. If it's Asylum, then I'm fine with that too, because I don't have that record either. There's just a couple of the Kiss records that I just haven't went out and got. They're not like super expensive or super rare records, but of all the Kiss records, I think I'm missing Asylum. Well, actually, I'm missing in order: Dynasty. I don't know why. Dynasty, Asylum, Animalize, Hot in the Shade, Alive 4 Symphony, and maybe Sonic Boom. No, I have Sonic Boom. It's I don't know. There's one other that I'm missing. Oh, the Las Vegas, the new Las Vegas Alive. So I'm gonna pick those up at some point this year. I'm like I had told Jeff Rusnick. Jeff has a killer Kiss collection, by the way. His box that he made is so awesome. I'm gonna focus a little bit more on getting those and even upgrading some of my Kiss stuff and my Elvis stuff. My Kiss stuff and my Elvis stuff, I'm gonna focus more on that this year, as well as one other. Those were my kind of New Year's resolutions for the year, was to focus on those things and not spend as much time, effort, and money on bullshit. You know, the $4 and $5 and $6 records that I've got enough of, and you can only listen to so much stuff anyway. So anyway, getting back to the point, Ron had posted a video, and he had that sealed Kiss record, and I had just straight up asked him, I'm like, hey, if you're interested in trading that, because he said he had another copy. This was just one that he had found sealed at a good price. So I asked him if he was interested in trading it, and he said sure thing. So I had recently purchased a couple collections, big collections, and had some duplicates and things in there that I just wasn't interested in. You guys, I'm sure, hopefully you've seen those videos, because that's what a couple of those VCLT packages consisted of those sorts of things. So he picked out a couple things, and then I was checking through. We're also Facebook friends, and he has a really great idea. He has a photo album on Facebook of things that he is looking for, albums that he's looking for. It makes it much easier, you know, whenever you're trying to work a trade or things like that. So I flipped through his photo album, and I actually found a couple things that I had extras of that he didn't have, and so I kind of threw those in. And I'll tell you what, man, just seeing Ron's face on his video, the smile on his face, and the absolute joy, that's what VCLT is all about. I know a lot of people don't like VCLT videos. I personally enjoy the hell out of them. I love being able to pass music on. You know, the gift of music is great, whether you're receiving it or giving it, and I get much more joy and much more pleasure out of giving it than I do receiving it. Not that I don't appreciate the stuff that you guys send, because I do. Anyhow, this package came today from Ron. It's a little VCLT/trade that we had worked out. Ron had kind of messaged me. I'm going to talk while I'm opening this up. Ron had sent me a message. He was out thrift storing and antique hunting, you know, antique shop hunting, and he had ran across a couple things that he had obviously watched some of my videos, which is great. I love the fact that all y'all watch and take the time to comment. It means a bunch. anyhow, he's like, hey, dude, do you have this particular? He found some David Allan Coe, which those of you who have seen my videos know I absolutely love me some David Allan Coe. Andy had just sent me a David Allan Coe record in a VCLT package a while back that I didn't have. Side one. I wasn't familiar with a lot of. I was familiar with a couple of the songs on there, but I wasn't familiar with the record. Side one wasn't that great, and I got to be honest. Most early David Allan Coe stuff is phenomenal, whether you know the songs or not. They're great if you're into that kind of stuff. But side one to me was just I didn't dig. But side two was well worth it, made up for it. So I'll be spinning side two quite a bit on that. Thanks for that, Andy. I greatly appreciate it, and the Waylon that you sent was awesome as well. So let's see what is in the old package here from Ron. Well, we know the one. We know that the Kiss will be. Well, we're not even sure about that because it could be Asylum. It could be Animalize. Shit, I don't remember. So, thank you, Ron. Stiffner. What is this? Themes from hit TV shows. I saw the Charlie's Angels on there. Sanford and Son. I hope it has. It's got One Day at a Time, Sanford and Son, $6 Million Man, Charlie's Angels, All in the Family. That's a good one. Policewoman, The Waltons, Hawaii Five-0, Bionic Woman, Little House on the Prairie. Man, you know what? I wish it had the Jeffersons on there. I don't know if that song is a kick-ass song. It doesn't have the Jeffersons on there, so that's another goal of mine this year is to get the Jeffersons soundtrack or the Jeffersons theme song on record. Thanks for that. That's really cool. As much of a gag gift as it is, it's really cool. I will definitely give that a spin. What do we have here? Point Blank. I wonder if this is one of the David Allan Coes he was talking about. I've never seen this. Anyway, let's show you the cover here. Pretty badass. Country outlaw. Point Blank. Here's the back. Let's see here. It just says Point Blank, so maybe, I don't know. I'm not familiar. Not familiar with any of the songs on the Arista label. Well, we're going to find out about that one too. It looks like it's country, and it looks like it could have been in something David Allan Coe. Speaking of David Allan Coe, now we're talking. Here we go. I did not have it. Compass Point. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. Heads or Tails, 3-time loser. Gone. Honey Don't. Lost. Merle and Me. Loving Her Will Make You Lose Your Mind. The Fish Aren't Biting Today. X's and O's. Let's see label on this one. Here's the back. What a badass. This one is on, yep, just the red Columbia label. Classic Columbia. That's awesome, Ron. I did not have that. So this is from 1979. So it's bound to be good. Another one I didn't have, dude. Awesome. Encore. DAC. Oh, with the original Columbia inner. This one has Get a Little Dirt on Your Hands, Jack Daniels If You Please, If This Is Just a Game, You Never Even Call Me By My Name, X's and O's, This Bottle in My Hand, a duet with George Jones, Jody Like a Melody. Damn, this is a great record, dude. Man, I can't believe you can count on me and Mississippi River Queen. I can't believe I didn't have this record. But man, big ups to Ron for going out and finding this for me. Let's It's probably on the classic Columbia as well, like most Co records are. Red Columbia. Give this baby a clean and a spin. I can't wait. That record is going to sound killer. That is from 1981. Dude, killer. See, I figured. I knew it was Animalized. You said Asylum, Animalized. That's it, right there. Sealed copy of Animalized. Dude, it's great. I will. I'm going to do a sealed to revealed on this because I'm going to open it up and enjoy it. I don't have a copy of it, and now I do. Thank you, Ron. It's awesome. I hope you're enjoying those records. This is a CRC. I see the CRC on there, so it's a Columbia Records, Columbia House Records, I believe, release. Excuse me. But that is so awesome. Yeah, you know, I used to keep sealed stuff sealed. I don't, you know, coming from the sports card world and the sports memorabilia world, where they've gotten to where they take, they've gone in a complete other direction as we have here. They take cards and they seal them up, encapsulate them, put them in these these thick plastic cases, you know, where nobody can touch them, nobody can feel them, heaven forbid any air get on them or anything like that. I get why they do it. It's to preserve the, not only to preserve the condition of the card, but to authenticate it as well. You know, because there's so much fraud in that market, the sports collectors world. You know, not only with the autographs, but even with the cards and the memorabilia and things like that. There's so much fraud and fake stuff out there. At one point, I don't know, I read an article that said, like, with the popularity of the online sales sites like eBay and things like that over the past 15 years or so, that the majority of the stuff out in the open market is fake. I hate to believe that, but that's kind of one reason I got out of it, because it became such a pain in the ass to keep up with. And then when a baseball card pack went from 50 cents to $1 to $5 to $10 to even, when I got out, there were $100 packs. A single pack of cards, of sports cards, were $100, and it just, the kid can no longer collect. So that's kind of what drove me back into vinyl. I had never really gotten away from it. I just kind of took a break from it. Like I said, I've been collecting for 20 years or so, and I've always had records. I've always enjoyed records, and I've always picked up records when I seen them at the odd sale or the odd garage sale or record store. But just over the last handful of years, I've really gotten back into it. So Ron, great package, buddy. I will, like I said, I will be doing a sealed to revealed on this Kiss, because, like I said, my collecting habits have changed over this last year. I've got a handful of sealed things. Y'all saw my night songs, Cinderella night songs, that I had got for Christmas. You know, it's kind of cool to open up those 30-year-old, and this is from what, 1984? Yeah, 1984. So, you know, this baby's 33 years old. You know, it'll be nice to crack that open. It doesn't look like it's sealed real tight, so yeah, I'm sure it's going to be flat. I'm sure it's going to play fine. But I do have a couple other things that I'm going to start opening, because, like I said, after seeing my mindset was keep things sealed because they're worth more. Well, not really. Not after seeing that people are willing to pay more. Even myself, you know, willing to pay a little bit more if you're going for a collector grade mint copy, you know, of a particular record. Just because it's sealed doesn't necessarily mean it's going to be mint. We've all figured that out by now. So I'm going to be cracking a few of these things and enjoying them. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Again, Ron, thank you very much, buddy. I appreciate it. I hope you're enjoying the package that I sent over to you. I hope you have a great year. I know, you said last year, personally, you had a little bit of a troublesome year, a few stumbles here and there, but looks like you're getting back on your feet. Looks like you're happy, healthy, everything's going great, and I wish you only the best. Thanks again, guys. Take care. Peace.